Good evening, I'm Jennifer Copeland.
And I'm Bob Montgomery. Rick is on assignment. Well, of course, it's that stressful time of the year again when you might be scrambling to file your taxes, and you may find that you need some help getting them done.
Yeah, but new at 6, be warned, officials are asking you to be extra careful when choosing a tax preparer. They say some tax preparers are corrupt and are even lying on their clients' forms. WSBT-22's Annie Chang is here. And Annie, we saw an example of that in our area just recently.
We did, Jennifer. A Bristol woman named Marie Henderson will serve 2 years in jail and pay more than $100,000 for lying on her clients' tax forms. That's a felony. So how can you protect yourself from corrupt preparers? We got some advice from experts.
Court documents say Marie Henderson made up expenses for her clients. $50,000 in car and truck expenses, 100,000 business miles, none of which actually existed, all to get the couple a $5,000 return.
According to the National Directory of Tax Preparers, Henderson operated out of her Elkhart County home. She called her business Four Seasons Finance.
We see hers, actually, she's pleaded guilty to it, and you don't know, they haven't brought out yet what her reasons were for doing it.
Dreama Jensen, director of the Better Business Bureau of Northern Indiana, says it's nearly impossible to know for sure if a tax preparer is reliable before using them.
That's not really easy to do. It just isn't.
But she says there are some things you can do in your research. First, ask people you trust, family, friends, for any recommendations. Find a tax preparer who's been in the business for years. Make sure the preparer is licensed.
It does help to have people who are licensed.
Tax preparer Joseph Kariuki says licensed preparers must pass an exam. Kariuki himself is not only licensed by the state, he's an enrolled agent, meaning he's federally licensed by the U.S. Department of Treasury. He says you can't do too much homework when choosing a reliable tax preparer, because in the end, you are legally responsible for what's on your forms.
You have to review your return before you sign it, because then you become accountable for everything on your return.
Now, you can search for licensed tax preparers in our area. Just go to our website, wsbt.com. Click on the story and you can find the link there. You'll also find some advice from the IRS on how to choose the right tax preparer. The deadline to file is April 15th. In the studio, I'm Annie Chang, WSBT 22 News.